Christmas and New Year.
We did.
We did, yeah, quiet, but then I expect everybody's was quiet. Are you feeling refreshed and ready to start, Chris? Because we're starting actually with something simple today.
Yeah, something really simple.
But before I do start, I would like to say a massive thank you to someone we know called Kelly. Now, Kelly has got her own craft, I don't know if it's company or her own craft business, called Kel's Happy Craft. And she does some amazing things. Check her out on Facebook because, you know, she really does some amazing things. And look what she's done for us. She's done our Bacon Without Boundaries aprons with our names on for us. And they are absolutely fabulous. So Kelly, thank you so much for these.
Wonderful.
They will get worn every week. So thank you.
Unless they're in the wash.
Well, they won't be in the wash. They'll be in the wash before we start again.
You sure it is?
So that's Kel's Happy Crafts, everybody. Give her a look up and like her page and everything, and send her some orders.
Yeah.
Right, so back to today. Everybody has leftover food at Christmas, but everybody always says, right, what do we do with leftover turkey? What do we do with leftover ham? What do we do with leftover vegetables? Today, we are doing, what do you do with leftover Christmas cake? So, we've got some of our Christmas cake here left over.
Oh, right. Yes,
So we are going to make a Christmas cake trifle, and it's very simple to make and very quick as well. So you can do this with Christmas pudding, but we haven't got any Christmas pudding left, so we're going to do it with Christmas cake.
Ooh.
So Paul, would you like to come around here with Christopher?
Yeah, sure.
Because we need to take some of this icing off.
Right.
We're not going to use all the cake because we've already made a start on cutting some of it up.
Right, okay.
So, because I do want some to be eaten as well. So Chris,
What do you reckon, Chrissy? Just go in there?
just say to Dad, is he going to just take something like that off? Do you want to cut a piece? Do you want to cut a piece off and then...
Shall I cut a piece off?
Yeah, just cut a piece
okay.
off and then you can...
Hang on.
Chris can help.
Oh, look, it's all coming off it. That's good.
Yeah, but you don't want it all to come off, my love. Just a piece. That's it. So, if you just cut down there.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, do you reckon that's going to be big enough? Right, okay.
I reckon you're right, mate.
Right.
I reckon it's going to be big enough.
Okay, so now, right, so now you need to take, so if Dad takes that icing off for you, Chris, then I want you to just break up some of the cake, Chrissy, into the bottom of our trifle bowl, okay? So, the reason you take the icing and the marzipan off is because you just literally want the fruit section of the cake.
Yeah, really.
I think Chris will eat the
I think he will as well. I don't think that'll go to waste in our house, that's for sure.
I can see he's got his big little eye on it.
Yeah. Right, so, Dad, if you can, if I put that in there.
Right.
Right, with Christopher, could you, let's get the icing off of there, marzipan off of there a minute.
Okay.
If you could just, we didn't do his hands.
Oh, no.
Didn't do his hands. Can you just get a wipe from over there, please?
Everything stop.
Christopher, nothing changes, does it, from one year to the next? But do you think you could try reminding us when we actually start, not when we've actually started?
Well,
It's because we're so used to doing our own hands, aren't we? Come here then, give us your hands. Right, there we go.
That's it. Good lad.
Well done, Chrissy, on reminding us anyway.
Yeah,
So there we go.
Very well done.
Right, so could you please just cut that up into chunks for us? That's it. Just cut it into some chunks, Chrissy. I'm going to move this out the way because I reckon you've got enough there.
Right, grab a good hold on the knife there, mate.
That's it. Cut it into some chunks,
There we go.
just to break it up.
Good lad. Well done, mate.
There you go. Okay.
Good job, Chrissy. There you go, mate.
Fabulous. Okay, so now we've done all that, and you're on the icing again, then I see. Right, okay. Now this next bit is optional. Oh, I thought this was open, Paul.
Oh no.
This next bit is optional. It is sherry, and we are just going to pop a tablespoon over it.
Right.
In the meantime,
We'll take a moment, folks.
just going to open my pears, because you need some tinned pears for this as well. Oh, Okay, so I won't use that tin of pears.
Just open it. Use the can opener.
What's wrong with that tin of pears? You've broken it.
Where's the plug for the can opener? Right, so good old fashioned tin opener.
Done the trick, eh?
Done the trick, yes. So
newfangled electric stuff.
no, we just haven't read the book on an electric one yet.
Haven't we?
No. Yes, there is a book.
Ooh.
But we haven't read it yet. Anyway, it wasn't that. It was the fact that the Paul picked them
I
off.
bet you, if you went to YouTube, it would tell you on YouTube.
I've got a book. Anyway, so
She's got a book.
I've got a book and I can read.
Just.
So
Hang on a minute, page 1. That's Rosie reading page 2.
what are you trying to say? You listen, you all ice and chops.
You don't read well.
Right.
You're not well read, dear.
So this is optional. This is going to be 2 tablespoonfuls of sherry
Just 2.
poured over your sponge. No, it's not a sponge, is it? Sorry, funny fruit cake. It was a
Are you still qualified to teach cooking on?
Dude,
On
it must
baking
be the
bread?
She's been on the sherry.
Must be the fumes. Can you pass me? You pass me a bit of kitchen roll, please.
that
It's
as well.
gone on my plate.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else you do is you use some juice from the pears over it as well.
Do you want any brandy on that?
No, just there we go. Right, let me have a bit of that, thank you.
A little bit of port would be very nice.
So what you do now
Right.
is you pick out the pears,
Oh, yeah.
pick them out and you slice them down through the middle
Yeah.
and pop them on top.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to just cut these and I want you and Christopher to pop them on top, please, while I get on and do the next bit.
Okay.
Because I'm a bit wary of the time because Christopher has to be somewhere else.
He does.
Not out of the house, I hasten to add. We're not breaking lockdown rules, but he has to be on one of his sessions at Cedar.
Oh.
So, right, so there we go.
Is that it?
That is it for that. So if I could please ask you with the fork
Yep.
and Christopher
Yep.
to just layer the top there with that. Excuse me, everybody. Right, the next thing we do is you need a 250 gram tub of mascarpone cheese. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do it so.
Right, a 250 gram tub of mascarpone cheese, which I was going to say, don't tell me I'm going to have trouble to open that.
One of those days.
Oh dear. Which you're going to pop into a bowl. Then you need a carton of, what size is this one? This one is the 500 gram carton of ready done custard. This is why it's all so easy, guys, because everything is just ready done. Your cake's already made, your custard's already made. You just take your mascarpone out of the pot and put it in there. So squeeze all that custard into there. Now, what you're going to do now is thank you. You've done that, thank you. So let's put that up there. So what we're going to do now then is we're just going to whisk this together. Oops.
Right.
Whisk the mascarpone and the custard together. It's yellow. What colour did you want it to be? Right, Chris, so Dad's just rinsed the... I need them back there, darling, please. Yeah. So there's our custard and our mascarpone. See that? So all we do now is we just put that over our pears and our cake. Why do you need pears? I don't know. It's just what the recipe says. They obviously think that... Well, they obviously think that tin pears goes nice with Christmas cake.
Why?
It must be a tried and tested recipe, Chris.
Yeah.
Well, I'll pick the pears out for you. You only said you...
No, he said he's going to have some tonight.
Oh, you're going to have some tonight. Sorry, I thought you were saying you didn't like pears.
I did. You know, Christopher's not unpartial to a pear.
Yeah, that's true. Right, Paul, could you please get me out?
Pear, don't you?
Paul. Yeah, he does.
I know he does.
Paul, could you please get me out a blue icing bag, please, with a nozzle?
A blue icing bag?
Yeah.
With a nozzle. What
Yeah.
nozzle would you like?
I'll just get the nozzles out and I'll...
Right, you can choose your
Right, so now what we're going to do is we are now going to whip our cream up.
Christopher's interested in that as well.
Like whipping the cream.
Yep. You know what he's like.
Hang on, I always have a job getting these in. Not my day today, guys. Ah, there we go. Right, nozzle. Which nozzle shall we have? We'll have...
Do you need me to cut an end off?
We'll have that one. Yes, please. So let's put these... Oops. Put those to one side. Right, so now you need the obligatory 300ml pot of double cream, or you can use whipping cream. There we go. And in that, I am going to put just a little spoonful of icing sugar.
I didn't
So
cut it.
that it's not
Hang on, I'll cut it just a little bit more.
not so tart. There we go.
Christopher likes it tart.
What do you mean? Christopher is a tart.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, I don't think he's disagreeing with me.
What did I say? You are a tart.
There you go, there.
Oh,
Craftsmanship.
you change, are you, for the new year? Thank you. Right, so now we whip the cream up. And we're going to whip the cream until it's just about holding its shape. Right, so I have whisked up the cream, I've popped it into a piping bag, and all I'm going to do now is go around the top of the trifle just to pipe the cream on. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can just spread it across if you want to, but I just think it looks quite nice.
You're doing the Scottish variety, aren't you?
Am I?
Yeah.
Why a Scottish variety?
You got a piper.
Oh, very funny. Very funny.
Those jokes. I love it.
Yeah, you think? And I'm just going to do one big one here in the centre.
You get fined for that.
And now what I'm going to do is, will you stop it?
You don't pick up after yourself.
Just going to grate some cheese. How about some chocolate instead? Just going to grate some chocolate over the top. Now you can, if you want to, spread some flaked almonds across the top, but we haven't got any. Whoops, we haven't got much chocolate now. We haven't got any,
No
so we're
pieces
just
of
gonna
finger.
put our chocolate over the top of ours.
A bit of fingernail, a bit of fingernail under as well. No.
And that little bit there.
It's the cooks.
Yeah, Christopher had all the icing.
I had a bit of Christmas cake.
Yeah, you had your Christmas cake, so.
You get the
So,
chocolate.
there we go, guys. One Christmas cake trifle
Beautiful.
with leftover Christmas cake.
If you want to make your Christmas cake,
If you want to make your Christmas cake, please refer back to previous Baking Without Boundaries where we showed you how to make your Christmas cake. Other than that, it's very simple to do. Okay, everybody, so that was that. So I hope you have a go at doing that. It's really quite simple, as you could see. Thank you so much for joining us again on our first one. It was simple. On our first session back for the new year. And a very big thank you yet again to Kelly from Kel's Happy Crafts for our wonderful aprons. We really do love them, don't we, guys?
They're impeccably clean.
They are. We love them, don't we, guys?
We certainly do.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is it. We will see you next week with who knows what. We don't know yet. But anyway, from me, Rosie, it's Cheerio me dearios. From Chris and from Paul.
Cheerio, me dearios. See you next week.
Bye, everybody. Bye.